Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. And we got a lot of things to talk about after that embarrassment of a game that happened in Atlanta. So man, it was I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. For me, that weekend was amazing. Y'all seen the footage. But as far as the actual game is concerned, definitely pissed me off a lot. And it pissed off everybody else. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it. What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb here for another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 500 subs. So without further ado, please go ahead and hit that like, comment, hit that notification bell. Be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Guys, where do I start? Well, let's begin from the beginning as we always do after the game. Unfortunately, like I said the other day in the video, Monday was basically my travel back day, and Tuesday I literally went right back to work because I had to work OT. But like we always do every week, what did we learn from this game? Let's start off from the beginning because you would think that if you got 27 points on the day, you should be able to win, and that just brings on like defense, man. I mean, defense was assed out there, man. Starting off, just looking at the notes, we went 1 of 8 on third down conversions. I'm sorry, that was on offense. We went on. We'll get to offense. I'm sorry. Linebackers couldn't cover shit. I looked at some of the stats that they had out there, but obviously Bobby Wagner couldn't cover out there. The Hall of Famer it just wasn't his day. And it hasn't been his day when it comes to covering at all. We need to try to do better as far as that. I think it's more so of a scheme situation, and that goes down with coaching. I don't know exactly what Joe Witt is doing out there with some of the coverages that he had. Just looking at one of the plays in particular, it was 3rd and 2, and they did passing defense on it, and which I mean that's fine because it was a passing play. But they were 10 yards off the ball, and Bijan Robinson got an easy first down on it, and I just don't understand why. People just don't go ahead and just handle it better. It was just that was just one of the things that they look out of place. It definitely is just like I don't know what they're doing out there. They just need to do better as far as what that is concerned. Hold on one second. Trying to get all this information together because I have it right here, but my phone keeps closing up. On defense as well, we got no pressure up front. What's his name? The quarterback just looked like it was just he was able to do whatever. Michael Penix could do whatever he want out there. He had like 313 yards. He could dot up any single person, no pressure whatsoever. I think he only got 1 sack, and that shout out to Frankie Louvu for that. But I mean, even still, like there was no pressure whatsoever. I don't know what they was dialing up. They tried to blitz a few times, but it wasn't like he was doing it consistently. They didn't get to the quarterback at all. He was able to do literally whatever it is he wanted to, and that's an issue. Another thing to bring up, Lattimore, Marshawn Lattimore, Southeast Sean, whatever you want to call him, he is looking like the second coming of Benjamin St-Juste. I don't know what it is that he's doing out there. I mean, you put him in the motion, he can't cover. You put him in zone, he can't cover. You put him in man, you can't cover. I don't know what it is. I know the one thing about him he does better at is press coverage. They never put him in press coverage. I don't even know if he could do press coverage anymore. And it's not even a shot at him. It's just facts. We see it out there on the damn tape. I don't know what they're doing as far as with that. Nobody could cover Bijan Robinson. The tackling was ass. Everything about that performance out there. They literally had 0 points against the Carolina Panthers. They couldn't even get past their own, the Panthers 30-yard line. They couldn't kick anything. They couldn't do nothing. They put up a donut, and we gave up 30-plus points, the most this season. I do not know what the hell is going on, but we need to figure it out. In the first quarter of the year, as far as the first 4 games, they look non-existent. They don't look like they could do anything out there, and that's a problem. When it comes down to what's the name? Also, I think I said they couldn't tackle. Bijan Robinson was doing what he literally went up the middle. He went to the side. He went to the left. He went to right, up, down, everywhere. They could not tackle him. They couldn't tackle Algier. They couldn't tackle what's his name? Any of the receivers. Pitts looked like a goddamn first-round draft pick that he was coming out of Florida. Drake London did whatever it is that he wanted to do. He got 8 catches and over 100 yards and a touchdown. He looked like an all-pro receiver out there. It just looked bad. I'm trying to find a bright spot in there, but I can't. I mean, if you want to go ahead and do this, I mean, on that one play where Bijan Robinson went out for that pass and they did, and Wagner couldn't catch him. Shout out to the what's the name? Damn it, this was so flustering with this whole entire damn game that what's his name? He couldn't even get. They caught him at the end on that passing down. His name's eluding me right now. But it was just so bad. I want to just reset the whole entire thing as far as with this defense, because the only good thing that we've seen from this defense was against what's the name, the Giants in week 1. I would have said that they did better against the Raiders, but you let some third receiver get over 160 yards on you. Tucker, he had a great game against us. Even though it by the time he started going off, it just wasn't that big of a deal at that point. We already won the game. But Reeves getting that long tackle at the end of that play, everything was bad. And I mean, and I feel bad for all of us who actually went out there and watched that shit, because it's like, dude, we should be able to they should be able to hold them to at least about, give or take, at the very least 20 points. We should have been able to do whatever it is, and because I truly believe talent-wise, we just didn't do it. They couldn't cover us. What's the name? They couldn't hold anything against us because talent-wise, I felt like we were better than them. Now, when it comes down to offense is concerned, 1 for 8 on third downs. How the hell are we supposed to do anything if we can't get past on third down? We're in third and long every single time. Penalties is always killing us. It's the most inopportune situations. We didn't run the ball enough. And here's the thing: we're actually really good at running the ball. I don't understand it. It's leaving a lot of questions. It's like, dude, I mean, Bill is literally leading the league in what's the name? Rush yards per rush. He's literally doing whatever it is that he wants to do out there. He looked faster. And shout out to Rico from Street Scores, who said this yesterday on Commander Kings. By the way, give them a follow as well. He looked faster in person. Like literally, he looks a lot faster in person, and they're not even using him. For the life of me, I don't get it. It's irritating because it's just like we have no identity, which is another thing that I'm looking at. Marcus Mariota didn't have a bad game, but he also didn't have a good game either. We didn't look aggressive out there. You need to go ahead, and there was plenty of times in one of the drives where he could have just scrambled up the middle and gave. He could have got himself a easy first down in the red zone. Another one on an option play where he came over there and did a handoff option, He had nothing but real estate, and they weren't going to catch him. And he didn't. He handed the ball off like you reading reads wrong. You're not taking chances. We're not being aggressive whatsoever. And I just don't get why we have not even gotten a chance to just be that same aggressive team. You came out there in the beginning of the season saying, "Oh, we're the hunters and everything." No, you're looking like the hunted right now. You're playing not to win, not to lose, and that's a recipe for disaster. You need to go ahead and figure out what it is that you need to do to get back to what you did last year. Because, last year you was playing with house money. Use that shit. Gamble it, man. Shit. I can live with the fact that you're not getting any other things that you wanted to get if you gambled on, if you played with the same intensity that you did last year. I can live with that. You actually showing that you have an identity at some point. But this shit, over the first 4 weeks, we need something. I just got to go to talk about this. I will say this: special teams look terrific. Over the first 4 games, they look like they are about to break one off every single time. What's his name? Debo on kickoff return. Jalen Lane obviously got a punt return, which won him Rookie of the Week the week prior. Luke McCaffrey looks very good on that last game in special teams. If you want to take Debo out, if you would have left him in there, he definitely would have broke a touchdown yesterday on Sunday. But Luke actually did a damn good job out there. If anything, and then he got a touchdown too. So I give him credit for that. Debo played out of his mind. He played really well. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like, man, what the hell are we doing, man? It's irritating. It's like we just miss the mark every single time. And I don't understand it. It's just like, hey, let's try to get ourselves back together to where we were last year. And I'm not even trying to just bring up last year, but it's also like we have no identity. We went ahead and actually played like we was playing for something. We was like, fuck it. If we ball, we're gonna tell you what we're gonna do. This one, we're like, well, we gotta go ahead and figure out. No. Dictate the game. You were not dictating anything. And it was frustrating to just watch at times. And I'm sitting there talking shit in the damn stadium, and everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, dude, this is not indicative to what we are. And I hope the coaching staff realizes that. We are. I get Jaden was not in there, and I get Terry was not there, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, at the end of the day, they still are a great team, and we need to show them that we are. Because all of this bullshit that we did on Sunday, it was ugly. It was just like, dude, the time of possession, we couldn't stop. We couldn't do anything about that. They did whatever they want to on defense, especially they using us as a pickup game to go ahead and get right game. I'm tired of being the team that has to worry about that. I mean, that's some shit that we had to do with Ron Rivera, what's his name, Jay Gruden, even dating back to all the other coaches before that. Go out there and dictate what the fuck you gonna do. And it really irritated me watching this game in person. I traveled all the way down to Atlanta. I had a great weekend, but that game was irritating. I'm gonna just tell you this before we get into the game balls and all that other stuff. I gotta tell you, football was just not great for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw somebody under the bus with this one. Starting off, the game was just ass. Second of all, you got the whole entire situation with my fantasy league, and I'm sorry to talk about my fantasy league, but I got to bring up how bad of a football day it was for me in Atlanta. My fantasy team, ass. They came over there and lost, and here's the thing: I lost by 7 points, and I lost Malik Neighbors for my number 1 overall pick for the year because he tore his ACL. So I'm already pissed off about that. I'm pissed off about my game. But most importantly, I had a parlay from I went down there to the party. Shout out to Riley Captain for the rally party. They had this one guy come up to me. I guess he was just trying to put out the fact that they had a betting app called Chalkboard. Chalkboard went ahead and said, the guy that was saying that, he was saying like, look, if you go ahead and put $10 down on a bet, you can go ahead and get you a whole entire. I'll get you 2 beers and everything, and you can go ahead and do this, yada yada woo woo. So I went ahead and signed up. When I signed up, they went ahead and said that if you sign up for this, you get two bonus bets that you can go ahead and win, possibly get a chance to win. I lost the first one. I lost the $10 one, but the other one that the other bet, because they gave me a $20 bonus bet. So I used half of it for one, the other half for the other one. I put a $10 bet on one of the games. I won. But as soon as I came over there, was looking for my withdrawal, they went ahead and said, nah, you use this as a bonus bet. And I'm thinking to myself, like, hold on a second. If I just went ahead and put this money down for this bet, I lost the first one. I used the bonus bet for the second one, and I used another bonus bet for the other one. I should be able to, if I win it, give me my goddamn money. It took forever just to get in touch with customer service. It took forever just to go ahead and just for them to just answer me. And then when I asked one more question about it, they still left me unread, still to this day. And I got the proof right here. If I got to show it later on and on IG or whatever, yeah, I'll do it, because run me my money. I won. And then they went ahead and told me on the damn on a messenger thing that they gave me. They said, hey, well, you went ahead and you got to bet that money to go ahead and get the money back. In order to get some money that you won, you got to place another bet just to go ahead and do it. But here's the chance. I go ahead and put another money on that bet. I might not fucking win it. I won $150 and they gypped me out of that shit. And I can't even use it in Virginia because, hey, they said it was in Virginia, but when I tried to use it, the shit opened up and there was no money in there. So I have no money to even play around with. So I'm going to say this. Chalk, fuck you. You stole my money. When I won, you went ahead and gypped me out of it just because you a small ass, what's the name, betting service or whatever. So never go ahead. I'm never using Chalkboard ever again. They fucked me on my money, and I'm mad about that shit. So I'm sorry I had to vent that shit, and I'm telling everybody else about it. If I won my damn bonus bet, give me my money. I don't care about the other shit that you got to do. I won $150, and y'all motherfuckers jipped me out of that shit. And I'm still mad about. I'm mad about that more than I am the game, because don't play with my money. Just like Big Worm said, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Don't fuck with me with that. I'm really pissed off about that. I'm sorry I had to vent that. We're going to get into the game balls and the run the miles and everything else. But guys, in the meantime, be sure to hit that like, leave a comment in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification. But like we always do every week, we got game balls and we have run a mile.
Game ball.
Game ball. I was actually surprised when I had to do this first one. Matt Gay went 4 for 4. Got to give the man credit. He hit every single field goal, the whole entire kick. We've been grilling him the whole entire year as far as his kicking ability, missing kicks there, missing chip shots, missing all this other shit. He went 4 for 4. Majority of them was like in the 40-yard range, but he hit it. A lot of people were saying like, hey, he's a better off as an indoor kicker. I don't give a fuck if it's indoor, outdoor, what's the name on Madden, on NCAA. You make the kick. Your job is to kick, and you made every single one of them. So I gotta give credit to when credit's due. One thing about it, if you go ahead and ball out, I'm gonna call you out. If you loafing or bad at what you're doing, I'm gonna call you out. Deebo Samuels, he has been the MVP of this team so far throughout the first quarter of the season. Racked in 6 catches for 78 yards and a crucial 4th down touchdown. And I got to give credit to him. He's been showing up. All the fat boy allegations is out the door because he has been balling not just on what's his name as a receiver as a gadget player, as a kickoff returner. He's put on so many hats and he is balled out every single time. So we have to give credit to when credit's due, because this dude has not had a bad game yet. Even when the Green Bay game where we couldn't throw the ball around or do anything, he still found a way to get in the end zone and did his thing every single time. He's found a way to do what he does best. So I got to give credit to him. Luke McCaffrey. Credit to that man. He showed the fuck out on kickoff return. He was balling. Went ahead and showed out. He had 199 yards on 6 returns, 2 receptions for 21 yards, and a big man touchdown. In the back of the end zone, found Mariota, found him, and he executed to perfection. And dealing with the whole entire situation with wide receiver at this point, he has shown up. So I got to give him credit. Mikey Sanders still didn't have a great game, but he got us our very first turnover on the season like he did last year. I need somebody else to go ahead and start acting like they want good things to happen and get a turnover. Start forcing turnovers here, man. Mikey came over there and got his interception, brought it down in the red zone, and for whatever reason, we couldn't finish it off. Thank God for Matt Gay for getting that kick and to try to put a lead on and try to get closer to the tying the game up. But yeah, another person I got to go ahead and say, even though the game on defense was not great at all, wasn't good at all, Frankie Louvu actually showed his best game today on Sunday. He went ahead and got a sack. He got about like 8 tackles. He did pretty good. I have to give credit when it's due. This was his best game of the year. But we also got to go ahead and talk about running a mile.
You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile.
First off, we got to go to Marshawn Lattimore. He couldn't cover on zone. He couldn't cover on man. When they went ahead and motion, he looked out of pocket. Like he didn't look like he was able to cover shit. I mean, it's just like they don't know how to cover on motions. They didn't know how to cover on zones. They didn't know how to do man. They didn't know how to do anything. Coaching, Coach Witt, I got to go ahead and say you too. I don't know. You're sitting there telling me that Bobby could go ahead and read things that like no other person or whatever. Well, then put him in position so he can go and do it. I mean, damn, like it's like you had them out of position in so many different ways. Now, I will say it's not all on him, but I put it on him. Majority of it on him, because players still got to go out there and play. I mean, there was plenty of time. What's the name? I never forget that swing pass that they had to Bijan Robinson, where what's his name? Wagner got caught up on the receiver in the corner and got chipped off there. And that one little chip, at half a second, went ahead and made Bijan instead of getting tackled, go ahead and what's the name? And went ahead and made was like a 60-yard catch and run. And that was just bad to me. Another person, the whole damn defense. You let a team who didn't score anything the week prior against the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers held them scoreless, a donut, nothing, zip, nada. And they put up 30 plus points on us, man. This shit was embarrassing. Everything about it was just like, ugh. I'm just like, man, it was bad all the way around. Marcus Mariota, like I said earlier, he didn't play bad, but he didn't do good either. So run a half a mile. There was plenty of times where he played tentative has no urgency whatsoever. He didn't do good at all. There were plenty of times where I'm not going to say he played horribly, but he didn't do good enough. Now, granted, you would say Herb, but he helped them score 27 points. It was going to be one of them days where you had to win the game. You had to be the reason why. The offense had to be the reason why to run the ball, win the game. Now, if we had JD in there, I'm pretty sure that it would have been perfect. We would have went out there and scored every time. There was a play that he had against Jalen Lane going up over top, and the safety went ahead and read that shit and got an interception in the end zone. As he's throwing up that ball, I'm sitting up there like, yeah, we're about to go ahead and fuck. I'm sitting there talking so much shit to these damn Falcon fans, and they looking at me like, you don't need, why are you even here? Get up out of here. This isn't your house. This is our. Yeah, whatever, man. Y'all wave y'all dumbass towels, everything. You about to go, we about to score and everything. Y'all gonna be waving the white flag, and then here it comes interception. It just look, and we haven't even turned the ball over that much this year. I think we only have like 2 turnovers on the year. But also our defense can't force a turnover to save their fucking life. I don't get it. He played like he had Mariota played like he had no urgency. And and like I said, he did do well enough to win the game. You put up 27 points, you should be able to win the game. But it just wasn't enough. And that was frustrating to watch. It was just like, what are we doing out here? It's just, man, that shit would it had me 38 hot. If you know, you know. I was just like, bro, this is ridiculous. I'm sitting here not trying to fucking spaz out in front of these damn fans at the stadium because I was sitting there, my blood was boiling. Just watching this team, just the way that they were playing was ugh. What's that dude? What's that video clip? Brother, ugh. That's how I felt like watching that game on Sunday. I'm sitting there like, yo, we right here, that we right on time. That time is coming around. We getting ready to go ahead and make this comeback, and they fell flat on their face. Von Miller was another one. His old ass couldn't even go ahead and tackle Algier in the backfield, and they gave up the pretty much the game-winning touchdown. Couldn't cover anybody on the edge. Whenever they run the ball, they run it to the sideline. We can't stop it. We can stop it up in the middle, but it can't just go on the outside. They did whatever they wanted. Bijan Robinson did exactly what he wanted. He looked like he was playing. Somebody was per L2, R2, triangle, circle, speed burst. He did whatever it is he wanted to do in that game. I get it. Bijan Robinson is one of those guys, but the rest of them, Drake London, he's decent. He's not an all-pro. He's not he's not him. It was just, bro. It was so much it was too much to deal with. But another thing we're going to talk about now is the injuries. Javonte Jean-Baptiste has come out that he has a torn pectoral muscle, so his season, for the most part, looks in jeopardy. I'm not going to say that his season is over because you look at what happened with John Allen last year when he was on the team, and he had the same injury, but he was able to come back late into the season. So who knows? He may be able to come back, but I'm not going to go ahead and put my life savings on it. If he comes back, great, but it is what it is. He's the only main injury from that game. Well, we had some good news that coming in today that JD5, our starting quarterback, rookie of the year, MVP front runner, hopefully this year, if he can bounce back and show us from that game against the Green Bay Packers, he is supposed to be coming back. He is practiced today. He had full participant practice, and he had a knee brace on, but he didn't really talk that much about it in the presser. You know how he always do. He's always trying to keep close knit to himself, not try to go ahead and put all the business out there, because you don't want to give the team any other team out there some ammunition or info on how you doing. Another person, shout out to Sam Cosmi. He tore his ACL in January, and he has been doing every single thing he can possibly do to go ahead and come back. And a lot of people were saying it was probably going to be he was probably going to start off on the PUP list. He officially has 21 days to come back and try to start play for the team. And if he does not come back within that first 21 days, then he's going to be sat down for the rest of the year. So I do think that he's going to come back and actually play pretty damn well. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that he's going to come back and play at the same level that he was playing last year. It takes a lot to go ahead and come back from that type of injury, especially when you're a big guy and you're always crouched down in a position as an offensive lineman to go ahead and fire off on each play. So it's great to see that he's back in practice. So, I mean, hopefully we can go ahead and get him back, straighten up this line. I have to say, for the most part, the offensive line pretty much has played pretty damn good this year, especially on the run offense. Passing defense, we can do a little bit better, but it's not like we're getting roasted out there. The only person who's really hadn't had that great of a year so far is Connolly Jr. But, I mean, that's to be put out there. I mean, look who he had to deal with the first 3 weeks. Brian Burns, Micah Parsons, Max Crosby. The first 3 weeks, baptism by fire. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, this team has actually come together. They as far as they need to come back together. I don't think anything has come out as far as with Terry McLaurin. He's still on the back burner as far as with his injuries is concerned. So hopefully everything will turn up. They said that he didn't need surgery, so that was a good thing. So it may have been an injury that we feared could have been like really longer than what it is. It may be like 2 or 3 weeks that and then he could come right back. I don't expect him to play this weekend, but I still think later on down the line he will be able to play. So shout out to him. Hopefully he comes back. I think John Bates may be making a comeback this week. Lord knows we need him. His status has not been put out. We already know that Noah Brown, there's 3 things in life that are guaranteed: death, taxes, and a Noah Brown injury. So he is still on the mend as far as coming back, because not only did he have to deal with a groin, he also had to deal with a knee injury from minicamp. So we do not know what's going on. We just know that he's always hurt. So in the meantime, get better, and we hope that you recover fast. But let's get into next week's opponents, the Bolts, the LA Chargers. For starters, let's talk about the fact that JD5, like I said, JD5 and Sam Cosmi look like they're going to be making their return, but it's just looking like it's going to be JD that's going to be making this return. As for Cosmi, it's not put out yet that he's going to be ready. Me personally, I expect him to come back at least by let's say, I give him the Cowboys game. Because next week we play the Chargers this week, we play the Bears the following week, and then you got the Cowboys. One thing for sure, and 2 things for certain, I'm not trying to rush anybody back from an ACL injury. Yes, it's gotten better as far as injuries concerned when it comes to recovery for ACL, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Another thing that just came up, the Chargers offensive line is beat to shit. Slater out for the year. Joe Alt, he's going to be out for a couple weeks. That interior line just doesn't look good. The right tackle out there doesn't look good. He's like the 3rd team right tackle. and if you looked at that game, now granted, it was against New York's really good pass rush. They went ahead and abused him last week. So you need to follow suit and abuse Justin Herbert out there. Even if you don't go ahead and apply pressure, hit his ass. Hit him hard, hit him again, hit him hard, hit him again. Put a hand on him. Hit him. Land a body blow. I don't give a shit as long as it's legal. Another thing, give Bill the goddamn ball. We have been seeing it. I mean, don't get me wrong. What's his name? Chris Rodriguez has been doing really well. Give him the rock as well. But, yo, stop playing with Bill. For real. I understand he didn't have a full load playing last year in college, but no, you need to give him the rock. Let him start the game. Give him a chance to go ahead and show you something, because he has been doing very well on the limited carries that you give him. I don't even think he had more than 11 carries in a game so far. He topped out at 10 against the Giants. Why the hell are we not giving him the ball more? What, he can't pass rush? Okay, he can't pass block. So fucking what? Use somebody out there to go ahead and pass block. Put him in the game. He is a weapon. Let's not overthink this. Let's go ahead and just put what does this say? Without sounding pause worthy. Put your nuts on the table. Pause. Show like you we ain't scared of shit out here. Go ahead and beat their ass into submission. No, and I mean, and you look at last week's game that they played against the Giants. They ran the shit out of. They ran 42 times because they couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop them. Looking in the comment section, PSN, what's good, bro? Yo, we had a great time out there over in ACL. And he also says more Bill. Yes. 15 touches minimum. Yes, at the very least. He needs to get the rock. Stop playing with him. Like, you got somebody here. Use him. I just don't get it, man. It's frustrating to watch. It's just like, dude, we could be doing so much. And shout out to Mariota as far as with him being out there. He did his job. So, like I said, I'm not going to shit on him anymore. But you look at all the running plays that we did, and hopefully with JD backing him in, he, you know how he is whenever whenever he's out there, he can go ahead and do whatever he wants. Now, I'm not going to say that the Chargers are a pushover, because they're definitely not. They're really good at defense. Shout out to my Harbaugh, my Michigan guy. Yeah, he knows what he's doing as far as putting this team together. So, I mean, but at the same time, look here, you've seen that you can force Justin Herbert into turnovers. You got to apply pressure, though. So keep applying pressure. Go ahead, and this is the perfect time to do it, because everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt. So go ahead and on that offensive line, put a punishment on Daron Payne. Hit his ass. What's his name? Armstrong. Hit him. Who else? It was Kinlaw. You said against what's the name? The Green Bay Packers. It was going to be an ice bath game. Put him in the ice bath. Okay. This is one of them games where you need to beat them into submission. Apply pressure. Go. Yes. Kinlaw, smack him. Hit him with the Debo. like for real. Like, dude, you need to go out there and do something. Apply pressure on them. Put a hurting on them. Like, for real. Now, granted, we are not we're the underdogs in this game, and rightfully so. We really are the underdogs. They are a better team than us this year. But that doesn't mean that you can't go out there and force a win. We can do this, and I really would love to see it. But at the same time, we got to go ahead and put a hurting on them. We can do this. I mean, I have the utmost faith in this team to do it. Is it blind faith? Maybe. It may be. I can see us winning a close game. We got JD5 back. He is our hope. He is our only hope. Shout out to Star Wars. No, seriously, man. But I mean, we're going to dig deep into this later on into the week when we go ahead and actually go ahead and do the tail of the tape when it comes down to the Chargers. But I truly believe that we can do this. Another thing just to go ahead and look at, we got Robbie Chosen, a.k.a. Robbie Anderson, picking up as the receiver. I really don't know how to feel about this signing, because he ain't really did shit the last few years. This ain't the 2018, 2019 Robbie Anderson, or I'm sorry, Robbie Chosen, who's out there now. Yeah. PSN also says hurt Slim so we can see Taylor in the game. Yeah, put Tyrod Taylor in the game if that's who's the backup. Put a hurting on him. Like for real, we gotta hit somebody out there. We have to do so much better on defense. Defense, we really can. And also this time of possession, we need to go ahead and hold on to that ball. They always say that Jaden don't play defense. Well, if you look at the time of possession last year, he was playing a hell of a lot of defense because that defense didn't have to get exposed on the field when he was on the field. You keep the ball long. That's doing a great job for defense. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, in the beginning of the show, my apologies for the late video. As soon as I got back from Atlanta, I had to get back to work because my birthday's this weekend. So Saturday, I got to get this money. And so got to be able to go out there and have fun this weekend. I'm celebrating 40 years. Oh, by the way, shout out to the homie, Road Warrior. Today is his birthday, so be sure to send him a birthday DM, text, or whatever. Hit him up, tell him for the people, happy birthday. Shout out to my man Rio Robinson. His birthday, I think, is on the 14th, so next week or so. Shoot him an early birthday shout out. Hit me up on my actual birthday on Saturday, or send one now. I don't care. I mean, I appreciate it, but nah. It's Libra season, gang. You already know what it is. So, but yeah, all jokes, all playing aside and everything. We got to do better on Sunday. We really do. I believe that we can actually do better with this team. I just need to see it. And man, this team could really go ahead and make you like have so much faith in them. And then on the flip side, they could really piss you off. So, but yeah, man, I mean, like we always do on this show every single time, left hand up, who are we? The Commanders. Peace.